terrestrial illusionist satellite and back down to their mainframe. These transmissions are obviously highly encrypted.
The code in the ancestors' encrypted messages. Only one person could do it, or a very few. This is through light. Ancestors been searching for a long time for somebody who could take the energy and not pervert it. You see, the energy come on all of us, but a lot of us don't know how it works and what to do with it. So they sat and waited for the lamb, and slowly I approached. As I did, I learned their lessons. I obeyed and followed. I was anointed SamaEL, Lord Enki, with all the keys to all the other worlds. As I show you the astral world, take a look into what they call heaven. I'm going to take you on a journey. As you see the orbs, those is ancestors, those is constellations. We're looking at the underworld. Each time I turn my head, it's a different dimension. We live at the 45-degree angle of light, but it's always the same way when I bend. Every time I turn, we enter a new dimension. This right here is the underworld again, and I'm going to take you up to heaven so you can see higher beings. And I'm going to show you other frequencies now that's beyond heaven. The frequencies is endless. It's like running through the whole electromagnetic spectrum. These is our ancestors. I don't know how I was able to do this. I was just sitting on the toilet. Sutton told me to pick up my camera and start recording. Once I did, this is what came out. But I know what I've been doing. I've been traveling these worlds. I've been doing what the ancestors tell me. At this point, I'm sitting on the throne. Each ancestor that come and see me, they bow in front of me and look at me with a humble look. I know I've done a lot for them. I know I've accomplished a lot, and I've reached a high level of maturity in my mind. So these come back to me. I become Dark Melanin God, the Chaos God, able to control subatomic particles. It's called the Black Germ. As you look into these other worlds, this is where we're from. As we go to sleep, we turn back to subatomic particles. Look at God as the picture, the dark face or the dark me. And he'll come right over your face and put his face in your face, and you'll just see the projection. So you dream at night, thinking you're entering another world, but you're inside God. You are God. What you call God is the soul. You're in your soul. Once the soul unite with melanin, you become what's called chaos. It's what everybody fear, but it's nothing to be afraid of. In the beginning was darkness. That dark abyss is protected by Lilith. As you can see, it's the Sphinx. That's her image right there. She's the feline cat, and that's the image you're seeing. I call it the Sphinx when it's in that stage right there, because it had many shades and dimensions to it. She could transform, as you can see as I change frequencies by moving my head. You will see that her image changed too for a while. As long as you see the eye changing, that's in different images of Lilith and her different styles. And she represent Isis, Ishtar. Those is all different versions of her. She transformed now if you keep up with the eye that was on my head and follow it spiritually. But this is how it works. Ancestors used to look through the pyramids as the light from the Cyrus used to shine on their skin. And the other one would be able to read prophecies and see future events. They also taught to ancestors. And then they leave their body and travel in subatomic orbs in their Merkaba to these other worlds. These are the worlds we come from. Now this is two worlds that these I see right here. You have a separation of the abyss between them. You got the physical world and you got the astral world. These two worlds is our one where we come from, and the other one is where we go learn our lessons and go back to. As you travel towards these worlds, you be into the dark center, headed into these two caves. You make a choice between the right cave or the left cave. Each one is going to determine your outcome of where you're going to be in the future, and it also is going to determine your current events. So as you take this journey, you go into one of the orbs. You submerge yourself on a journey. As you look deep into the orb, it goes and split open. These open more worlds and more worlds as you go in deeper and deeper, revealing, as you can see, the different images, the different gatekeepers that stand and guard these places. As you take these journeys through these worlds, you will meet yourself in different forms. You will meet your mind challenged by obstacles and illusions that will make you have to make decisions that affect you in the real world. By you doing these, you change your perception, have a new outlook on life. Stuff you was prejudiced to, you don't be prejudiced no more about. It gives you more understanding of what's going on. You get to knit between the microcosm and the macrocosm. It's the unity of those two worlds, the feminine principle and the masculine principle. We're all one with all with everything. But we lose ourselves and we disengage, and when we separate from the light, whether it be the sun or any form of light, we don't become who we're supposed to be. And to unite ourselves with the light is to unite ourselves with all the elements, all the forces, and all the gods. So, as I meditate and I do a projecting in my mind, I'm able to focus on the subatomic particles through my aura and magnetic field. Using my Merkaba now, the positive and negative subatomic particles that was once chaos start having order. That's what it means to be a chaos god, to be able to control the chaos of the subatomic particles and unite them to make an actual intelligent image. So right now, the subatomic particles are coming together to open up a portal. As you can see, the frequency of light just changed. I didn't do that. That happened naturally on its own. So the portal is now open, and as you can see, those subatomic particles is more like now a structured form. As you can see, the hands is very powerful, even though it look like what they tell you to do when you get in the penile system or something. If you check in the chi, that's right where the energy is. You put one hand on the back of your head and one on the back of your spine in the kundalini, and then you do a meditation or breathe. You'll feel the heat pumping into the back of your head. It start resonating. So for me, it start moving. You can literally hold my head, and your hand will shift about an inch over or so. It'll feel like a snake is flowing in my top of my head, and also around my back too if you was to touch it. Well, this is how the ancestors do it. We open portals by making these energies now that I have accumulated over this period of time, like chaos energy. We just take it and remake them into portals. Any square, any circle. And now it's like you have the energy of the dragon. And this is what it looks like. This is the actual portal. So if you pause this anywhere where you stop it in the static, and it's an intelligent image in there.